Boyd, Fam Bam. What up, though? Oh, no shit. What up, everybody? Let me hop in here myself real quick. Everybody. All right, here we are. Sometimes these lives, for whatever reason, sort of stall out, so I'm just gonna give it a second. Looks like everything's running smooth though. Happy full moon, Yoshi, Kate, Lisa, Michelle, Lori, Liz, Kelly. What up, everybody? Y'all, we made it. We made it. Talk about some energy, though. Family, if you know, you know. And if you've been watching the collective readings, the energy's been energy. The energy's been energying for sure. So I think we'll wait a couple minutes. We'll kick it. I'm gonna shuffle these cards up. I have quite a few oracle decks tonight. I feel like we're gonna do things a little bit differently tonight. At least that's sort of what Spirit's putting on my spirit. Let me get the incense lit, the smoke going. I got the candles going. Can y'all see me all right? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me well? Dope. Angela, Kayla. Excuse me. I was pulling up the Sabian symbol earlier on the laptop over here. And I'm just like, yo, whoever wrote these things was tapped into some shit. Definitely tapped in. It's crazy how the Sabian symbols always match up very similarly to sort of what I channel about the energy as well. I usually end up pulling them up and I'm like, wow. And for those of you that don't know, the Sabian symbols are sort of explanations. They're like channeled explanations. I hope I'm explaining this right. They're sort of like channeled explanations of the degrees. Alicia, what's up, my sister? I'm glad to see you here. I was gonna text you too. I'm gonna shoot you a message and be like, yo, you busy tonight? Gotta give it up to the sister Alicia, who always shows up and shows out for these readings. And y'all, The family though, the other day I opened up the studio app and saw that we had, man, my laptop looking like I need a new laptop over here. I opened up the studio app and realized that we had broke 100K. Mind blown emoji. Welcome to all of the new subscribers here. Welcome to all of the new members of the family. What up, though, to all of the OG subscribers and supporters who have been here, kicking it, supporting, doing this work, growing with us, ascending with us. So let's see, how are we gonna do this tonight? Spirit, I definitely have quite a few oracle decks out here lately, and so what I'm sort of feeling is the energies have all been super similar in the collective readings. We sort of dove a little bit more deeply into the overall energy during our new moon in Cancer live that we did a couple weeks ago. For anybody that missed that, if you want to tap in with that, I definitely recommend it. Just the whole beginning, I think the whole first portion of that video, we were sort of just kicking it and talking about these energies that we're all experiencing right now. And so I don't feel like we're gonna go over that too deeply again. I definitely want to sort of dive into the energies a little bit, but I do have quite a few oracle decks out here, like I was saying. I grabbed this Starman Tarot as well. Look at Aries energy on the bottom, North Node in Aries, and this is sort of, that's cool. This is sort of what we're going to be speaking on. Wisdom Warriors, what's up, my brother? So I think I'm feeling like it's only right that we pull a card for everybody out of the tarot, but I definitely am feeling like grabbing some oracle cards tonight for the collective. And tonight, I think the main thing we're going to be doing tonight is the ceremony part. It's not anything crazy or super elaborate or anything, but it's definitely time, right? I feel like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like, whoa, I'm having the most gnarly deja vu right now. I feel like tonight's ceremony, y'all, is going to be more so geared toward the actual ceremony. Like I said, I have a ton of oracle decks out here as well, so there's definitely going to be messages, and I do have a tarot deck out here as well. Starman Tarot, full moon in Aquarius. This is, wow, you guys. And then the Leo energy with the strength. This is a very Aquarian deck, in my humble opinion. So I figured it's only right we use the David Bowie deck, the Starman Tarot, tonight. I think we will probably pull a card or two for every zodiac sign. But ultimately, we got to talk about this energy. Fat Cat, you already know Fat Cat's knocking at the door, y'all. Come on, Pop. And all of the readings lately, my personals and the collective readings, Fat Cat has been coming in and out. So I'm just gonna leave the door cracked. And I feel there's gotta be some significance to that, because he never really does that. He always kicks it, he's always here, but it's been in and out. And so when this happened earlier, I was thinking like, well, maybe this is sort of symbolizing how we're revisiting a lot, right? And this could even be pointing to the people in our lives who are in and out. And it really, and you know, like we talked about in the last live about us really closing the doors on these old cycles. And so maybe that's what I need to do, close the door on Fat Cat ass. but there's definitely something there. If y'all feel something, why is Fat Cat doing that, y'all? What's Spirit telling you? I mean, it's definitely something. Like, I feel that it is something. I'm like, man, the in and out, it's just, that's not normal. So maybe something will come up for that. But with this full supermoon here in Aquarius, y'all, it's time to get weird. It's time to get weird. And we have a couple people in here. We got 250. Okay. Wow, y'all, it's so crazy how quick y'all get in here now too. It's like boom, couple hundred people in here a minute after we go live. This is something that's been coming up heavily in the readings lately, and somebody even said it to me in a personal reading yesterday, and they said it had worded it so perfectly. I'm not going to be able to hit it word for word, but it went something like, who are you? Something like, who are you when you're not worried about anybody's opinion? Or like, who are you when nobody's in the way of you being you, right? And with this Aquarius Leo axis energy, and that's something as well that's been coming out super heavy in the readings lately. Tons of Aquarius and Leo energy coming through in the readings. And so I really feel like we are really being called to sort of step into our fullest, most real self without any masks, without any worry about what anybody has to say, to really embrace and embody what our soul is and what our soul is trying to be, and communicate with the world, right? Who are you? And I think someone might have just said, let me actually jump back on here. Who are you when nobody's around? Okay, I'm gonna, for whatever reason, I fell behind over here. But yeah, so Aquarian energy, right? To break the mold, to break out of what the norm, to really, like I said, to get weird, to really be your full self without, and so I really do feel not only are we being called to do that, but we're also being activated, right? With these transits and everything. And this is aside from all of the retrograde energy and everything where the past is coming up. We're closing the door on that. And what did we name that Cancer full moon live? Purpose activation, right? And so I feel like a part of that purpose activation is us coming into our fullest, most real, authentic self, our weirdest, just most different, most authentic self. And so tonight, what I want to do for this ceremony is I brought the old singing bowl out, and I've got the new one as well. I want to do a clearing, so I want to spend a few minutes just ringing these bells, y'all, and basically clearing anything. And so your own visualization will play a huge part in today's ceremony, because as we are clearing the energy with the singing bowl, we're gonna picture anything, and this doesn't have to be anything specific, but anything that could be blocking us, any fears, any blockages, period, right? We're gonna picture all of that being cleared, and then with the candle tonight, I really want to charge it. I want us to all put our spirit in there, our essence. And as we light it, and as the reading ends, right, when this broadcast is over immediately, I want that to activate that most real spark of ourself within us. And so this one, y'all, intention, 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 intention. Your mind is so, so, so powerful, y'all. And sometimes it's literally as simple as, thank you so much, Trisha, for the super sticker or super thanks. Intention, you guys, and you don't even have to like word anything specifically. Intention and will, it's more like a feeling. And pairing that with visualization, it is so, so powerful. And so to really sort of let yourself free and let yourself be almost like a child again, where you're imagining things and you're just knowing that it's real, right? There's no question, there's no ego self like, oh, well, that's not going to work, that's not real. That's, you guys, that is the most important part when it comes to using your will and using your intention and your visualizations. It's knowing that your mind is, you know, all powerful. Faith the size of a mustard seed, right? Mustard seeds are teeny, and we went over that in that last live. So I also want to, tonight, after we do the clearing, after we do the candle, I also would like to use this candle as a representation of us. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this, if I even have enough room. I think maybe I might have to leave this room. But I also want to put a giant ring of energetic protection around us, the whole collective, right? Because as you do step into your most authentic self without a care in the world, regardless of what anybody thinks, people are going to, there's going to be an energetic, what is it, like a lashback, or I hope that's the word I'm looking for. There's going to be backlash. I said it backwards. And so we're going to activate this. We're going to clear, we're going to activate, and then we are all going to sit in a circle in the astral, and I'm going to circle us with a fat ass ring of protection, okay? And that is how we will do tonight's ceremony. I have no idea what order we're gonna do this in, as usual. So I think we'll probably start with the cards. Probably should have been shuffling these. I did shuffle some of them, but I just grabbed this Alchemy deck. I just grabbed this Yogic Path deck. I think let's start with the Oracle cards tonight, and just see what Spirit wants to say, right? I was guided to grab a couple different ones. These ones are all different. They should have different messages, but it should be all sort of making one message, so to speak. And then we'll do a couple tarot cards. I think maybe like advice, sort of how we usually do. Yeah, so let's do this thing. We got the ceremonial dagger out here. We're gonna use that as our wand. And y'all, if y'all want to participate as well, make sure you have your tea lights or your candles, your incense. What else? There was something else I thought of earlier. Oh, your crystals as well and things of that nature. Make sure you charge them tonight. I do have this angel light that we're going to use. We are going to invoke our angels tonight. I have my little power pack that I carry around with me, but we're going to use this little tiny piece of angel light tonight to bring this out. I feel like we should charge it, put some energy into it, and then we'll invoke our angels as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, actually, let's pray. Let's pray, let's invoke our angels, and let's pull some cards. So this is angel light. This helps channel our angels, channel our intuition, however you want to look at it. So just know that that's out here. If you want to put some energy into this, feel free. Sort of activate your energy within this. And then we will slap the bowl 4 times and call out our angels 6 times rather. So feel free to pause it if you need to and direct your energy into that. You don't have to if you don't want to. I feel like the most important part of your energy tonight is really going to be in this candle, this activation of our truest, most divine, realist, authentic self. And so Leo Aquarius axis. Leo is more of the self energy, as to where Aquarius is the collective. It's almost like this is an activation of our realist and most authentic self in order to play our part, play our role in the collective for the benefit of the collective. There you are, fat cat. So dope. Yes. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors. Messages for the collective tonight for our highest good. Anything we need to hear, anything we need to know. Any messages that will bring us clarity and confirmation. Any messages that will bring healing and empower us. Any messages that will help us step into our highest and most divine timeline, into our highest self. And of course, any messages that will align us with your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. On the first ring, ring, we'll call it, of the bell, internally or externally, whatever you prefer, vibrate the name Raphael. Picture Archangel Raphael in front of you. Picture whether it's like a yellow orb or Archangel Raphael in yellow robes with his caduceus, right, with the staff with the snakes going up it. And then we'll work through Gabriel. I'm used to saying Gabriel. Gabriel, Michael, Uriel. So go ahead and vibrate the name Raphael. We're going to hit this. Picture Archangel Raphael in front of you. Now we are going to vibrate the name Gabriel. Picture Archangel Gabriel behind you in blue with his cup, with the cup or the chalice, right? And like I said, even if you can't picture this or see it perfectly, know that it's there. Try your best to picture this. Okay, now we're going to call in Archangel Michael to our right hand side. You can do red or silver or gold, holding the flaming sword or holding the sword, however you picture it or imagine it. So vibrate the name Michael, Mikael. You can feel the heat from the fire from Archangel Michael. You can feel the water, almost like there's a waterfall behind you. You can feel the mist on your neck from Archangel Gabriel. You can feel the wind blowing on your front side from Archangel Raphael, right? And now we're going to call in Archangel Uriel. And I want you to try as hard as you can to imagine that smell of like the earth after it rains, or the smell of dirt, whatever the most earthy smell you can muster up in the astral. feel it, you guys. Fire to the right, air in front of us, water behind us, and now with Archangel Uriel, this is the archangel of the element of earth, over to our left hand side. So go ahead and vibrate the name Uriel. Picture him in usually it's like a dark green or a brown for me. You know, I've heard it different ways. Do whatever is most comfortable to you, okay? Earth tones, earthy tones, brown, whatever. You can feel the stillness of the forest. You can smell the ground after it's rained. Now this is optional, but I also call Archangel Metatron above me. Picture him usually just glowing pure white, and Archangel Sandalphon below me. So I'm going to hit this 2 more times, and then we'll get into the cards. And that's Archangel Metatron. And if you know what Metatron's cube looks like, you can picture him holding that. I actually have Archangel Metatron here holding the cube. So if you can picture that, if you are going to call in Archangel Metatron, feel free. And you guys, meditating with Metatron's cube as well can help to unlock your gifts and abilities. And Archangel Metatron can really help tap you into your own gifts and abilities. But, you know, meditating on Metatron's cube, calling him in, vibrating his name as well, will really help. If you're someone who is channeling or who is healing, doing Reiki, things of that nature, definitely working with Archangel Metatron can help. I'm sure amongst many other things. I'm just giving an example. So let's call in Archangel Metatron. For my brothers and sisters who practice magic or high magic, definitely working with Archangel Metatron can help in that aspect as well. Now we're going to call Archangel Sandalphon below us. Y'all, and thank y'all all so much for being in this space with us. It truly makes my heart happy. Y'all energy, period. The way that y'all come in here and it's family off the rip. I'm sure, you know, I don't know, because I can't usually see the chat. I can see the chat, but I usually I get distracted when it, you know, trying to look at the chat and read the chat. And I'm sort of like, once I'm distracted, it's a wrap. I'll lose my train of thought. But I mean, you guys, this family, as big as this family is and as beautiful as it is, the fact that we do not have to deal with too many trolls, right? And y'all come in here and it's family right off rip. It feels so good. Your guys' energy is always so amazing. So thank you for real for being in this space with us. Let's do this damn thing. Holy Spirit, what's the message for the collective tonight? We'll start with these oracle cards. We'll grab a couple tarot cards and then we'll run through the collective energy. I think it'll be more so like collective advice, a card or two. Man, and y'all, I can feel y'all energy through this camera. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. And then I start channeling, and a lot of times I get hot. I get really hot. The energy's always just so intense. It's dope. it's dope. But with that being said, I might need to go turn the AC on a little bit. Spirit, what's the message for the collective tonight? Please, messages for our highest good and all of those teams. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, it's so dope too how, so right here, exactly what we said. This card literally says, you are not for everyone. You are not for everyone, okay? Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Spirit always shows up and shows out, y'all, and that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Okay. Okay. Damn, my laptop's been acting funny. I can smell that Mercury retrograde. What else came out is this Star Family card. So we have You Are Not For Everyone. We have Star Family. This one says, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. If anything, y'all, right off rip, we just called in our angels. For some of you, maybe that was your first time experiencing that. But coming through right off rip, like, yo, yeah, we here. We in here. We in here. So I do want to, this one came out as well. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. This Mars, right, ruling Aries, the North Node just shifting into Aries not too long ago. And what has been our message? It's the Great Severing, y'all. We are truly closing doors. We are truly cutting ourselves free. We may be revisiting a lot of situations, feelings, emotions, relationships, situations. I know I said one of the two right now, and it really is. So big confirmation and clarity, or confirmation rather, on what we've been talking about and speaking on since for a grip now, but really since the new moon in Cancer. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So that brings me to this next deck. We'll definitely probably read one of these. I think maybe the You're Not For Everyone tonight. But now we're going to grab a card from this Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, or see what comes out through here, sometimes more than one. This is such an awkward deck trying to shuffle. What's the message tonight, please, Spirit? What's the message for the collective? Thank you. Sugar on the bottom of the deck. We have resin, sugar, and fog. Wow, and so that's sort of, and we're gonna read the alchemy cards for sure, but that's sort of what I was picturing tonight. Any type of resin, any type of gunk, any type of fog in our aura that may be keeping us from stepping into our most divine and authentic self will be cleared tonight. Will be cleared tonight through this activation, through this supermoon. Resin and fog, right? And says, someone said, Mark says illusion. Yes, absolutely. What do we have here, Spirit? Sheesh. And it's crazy too, because my I've been feeling it in my throat chakra. If y'all have been here for a grip, you probably remember some months back, actually probably almost like a year ago, damn near a year ago, I was really going through, I was having a lot of trouble with my throat chakra. And I'm sort of revisiting that energy at this time, and I'm in this in-between time with y'all as well, where I'm really wanting to do a lot more with the channel. And that is the first card that came out. We have the Vishuddha, I believe, right? Yeah, Vishuddha, throat chakra here, blue. Spirit says I need to start wearing more blue. We also have this Samadhi card. But the throat chakra really has to do with truth, speaking our truth, living our truth. And so for all of us, just like this, you're not for everyone, and just with the North Node being in Aries, where we're truly moving into our most authentic self, makes a lot of sense. And then we have Lord Hanuman on the bottom, which working with Lord Hanuman for me, especially at the sort of, I'll say, beginning of my journey, more so around the time of my big awakening, really helped me to quiet down my monkey mind and focus my attention on the divine, and whatever that form of the divine that you're focusing on, because I'd work with a lot of different energies, sometimes the Christ, sometimes Krishna energy, sometimes Shiva, sometimes I'm strictly doing Kali sadhana, where I'm you know, and it just really depends on where I'm at in my journey, what energies I'm sort of working with. But just thought I'd add that, working with Lord Hanuman, maybe finding some mantras for Hanuman, can really help shut down the ego mind, and to truly sort of take all of that energy. Think about all of the thoughts that you're having and all of the streams of consciousness where you're going down this road of thought, you're having this thought. It sort of helps take all of that energy and put it right toward the divine, to where you can experientially, you know, have the experience of being in union with the divine. And that's crazy, because we literally got the Samadhi card as well. And for those of you who have truly had deep awakenings, you know that there's no words to put on the pure bliss. There's literally no words for what it feels like when you are in full union with the divine, and you wake up and it's literally like the best dream you've ever had, better than the best sex you've ever had, better than the best drugs you've ever done, better than the best food you've ever had. It is bliss, pure bliss. And it is possible here in these human bodies to be in a state of bliss, true bliss, not looking for a relationship or looking for the next hit or the next dopamine rush, but to truly be in this state where you are good. I don't need nothing. I'm here, I'm in my solitude, I am blissed out, right? And that is a possible thing. And for those who have not experienced that yet, it's very hard to explain that, because when we are in that lower state of consciousness, we have that void that we're trying to fill. And I don't want to say lower state of consciousness like it's a bad thing, but we're all on this journey, and we all go up and we all go down. Even myself, I go down on the scale and go up. And when we're down on the scale, it really is almost unfathomable to even imagine what it's like when you're up, when you are in union, when you are in the kingdom of heaven on earth. And so I feel like a lot of people that may not resonate with that think that's crazy, right? But it's possible. It's absolutely possible, and we are all on that path, especially if you're here, especially if you're a part of this family. So what do we have? Divine collective here tonight. We have the adjustments are required. What do we need to release? And conclusions are within reach. Okay, so I feel like before we go any further, let's read these alchemy cards, and I do want to read this Star Child card as well. What is that? 10, 35, 38. Resin is a miraculous material. Whoa. It offers both stability and transparency. For centuries, sculptors and archivists have used it to capture an object in time and place, preserving it for observation and adoration. Envision a delicate insect or a flower suspended in a paperweight. Such is the alchemical energy of resin. Its qualities are protective, sealing, and hardening. When this card appears, there is a holding that's occurring, either literally or physically. While we intended While well intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. There may be an aspect of nostalgia at work in the laboratory, an unwillingness to let go or change. On the other hand, the resin card can indicate preservation of that which is most valued, or a return to what has been lost. Very much so, working through this fog to return to our most authentic and divine self here. So we also have, what is that, 39? Nebula. Fog. It's a pretty sweet card. When fog is present, nothing is clear, not even the problem. It's hard to orient oneself or to know where you're headed. A distinctly damp mood blankets the laboratory. Fog can be surprisingly pleasant as a counter to drama, and therefore it can lull us to sleep for long periods of time. With its cooling nature, fog is a natural balm for pain and trauma. Yet this state cannot sustain us, for we long to see the horizon and our surroundings. There are two solutions. The first is heat. Think sweating, desire, confrontation, passion, creativity. If that's too edgy, the second and inevitable solution is time. As they say, the morning fog burns off by noon. The sun will be seen again. How much time you spend in the fog is yet to be undetermined, or is yet to be determined. When the fog is thick, reach out to a dear friend or a mentor. It's important to get oriented and to feel seen when you're within the alchemical stew. The automatic response of "I'm fine" is fog personified into speech. Notice when you're saying it. See if it's possible to allow a little color and clarity in. So, wow. Wow. And this brings me back to that message that we've been getting about, the period of time between now and January, where we are moving through the fog, and I've been calling it darkness because it's like we can't see in front of us, and maybe we're seeing the shadows cast from behind us, but the fog as well. It's like, and it said the time that we're going to be in it is to be determined, or however it said it. And I really feel, y'all, that by January we will be fully rooted into the noon sunlight, so to speak, or this new chapter, this new timeline, rather. Let's see, you're not for everyone. Whoa. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just will not like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You are not for everyone, and that's okay. Y'all, this message came out for the collective the other day. I don't know if y'all remember, but I posted it on the community tab. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They will never want what you're selling. Do not try to convince them to walk alongside you. You will be wasting both your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Do not cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, yeah, and to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. And I feel like, even for me personally, y'all, especially since the collective has grown so rapidly and so much over such a short period of time, I can definitely feel that energy of not being for everyone, and in sort of that internal battle of like, I don't care what people think, like, do what you're gonna do, post what you're gonna post, or say what you're gonna say. And I do, so that's sort of the perfect message. And like I said, that did come out just pretty recently for us as a collective as well, matching perfectly with this throat chakra energy. So let's read that as well. We're gonna read the throat chakra and probably this samadhi card. Psst, psst, psst. You came to this world to speak and express, and you're doing so beautifully. Now is the time to let your unique vibration shine. Speak your truth, write your message, sing your soul's language, express your innate art. This is a wonderful time to begin any communication-related project, such as a book, a podcast, or a business, or to take your existing project to the next level. The throat chakra reminds us to speak our truth, so continue to share what's on your mind with your closest relationships. Remember that it's just as essential to listen as it is to speak, and great communication skill comes with mastering both. Listen to those around you to deepen relationships, and listen to those who inspire you to deepen wisdom. Know that most communication is not in the words spoken, but rather in their expression. This is the time for you to craft your own. 77, right here. Family, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You are the one who experiences each. We pull this card to remind us of the cosmic universe that lives within you. Have you forgotten you're a seed from the stars? The more you become in touch with the vastness within you, the less you'll worry about societal expectations. Connect to the infiniteness within you through a practice of stillness. It is there that you will realize that you are the cosmos in human form. Sheesh. And then we do have that adjustments are required, y'all. And I feel like, I mean, we know that, and that's what the time between now and January is bringing us. It's this adjustment period. And so bringing me back to that new moon in Cancer energy, it's like there really is nothing to do except do us right now, to be still, to dive deep, to take it easy, to be open, to embody our divine feminine, and truly be open and receptive to what's coming through at this time. All right. Let's Earth School on the bottom, y'all. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, bet. So we're gonna actually see what this sugar card's all about as well before we get into the tarot. We have 31. This is a fire card too. Oh, how sugar dances on the tongue. No matter how intellectual and scholarly our pursuits, sugar reminds us of our longing for simple pleasures. Until the 12th century, our need for sweetness, it is After all, one of the five essential tastes in Ayurveda was fulfilled by raw honey offered by the bees. This material had many medicinal properties, known in alchemy as a sacred elixir. Now, most of our sources of sweetness, both literally and metaphorically, are highly processed, defined for us by a culture of consumption. This card is a call to explore the simple sweetness in life. Can you add tenderness to your alchemical experiment? How about joy or even laughter? It is likely the pleasure you crave will not be found from manufactured means, but from the childlike wonder residing in the heart. Remember the alchemical wisdom of like attracts like. Ooh, remember the alchemical wisdom of like attracts like. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. I need to get a new USB plug thing. Mine's messing up. All right, so let's jump into some tarot. And then we will, and then we'll do this ceremony. What's the message today, Spirit, for the collective? We're just gonna pull a couple cards. Like I said, I don't feel like the message will be too much of anything we don't know today, but just pull some cards to pull some cards. What do we have here today, Spirit? Beautiful. Wow, I am truly seeing a lot of blockages and pains, deep pains being cleared. And this may even be part of these things that are arising at this time: the hardships, the traumas, the deep emotions, past relationships, anything in that ballpark. I'm seeing these things be cleared in order to move in this new direction, in order to step into that sort of childlike energy and taste the sweetness of life. With the Page of Wands, this is exactly like that sugar card. At least that's how it's coming through to me today, where it's all about fun. It's all about moving into this new level of our spiritual journey, and ultimately embodying patience, knowing that the seeds that we have planted are coming to fruition. Things are taking time. Things take time, not only healing, but this is such a huge shift for us, y'all, that it's really a lot of pieces being moved behind the scenes right now, and that takes time. And so even if you feel like there's nothing happening, you have no idea where you're going, you're not getting any guidance, there's a saying, you know, always remember the teacher is silent during the test, right? So if you feel like you're not getting any guidance right now, if you feel like there's nothing happening, trust that there definitely is. Just like we don't see the roots under the ground spreading out so that the plant can grow, that's sort of the vibe of what's happening for us as well. So Seven of Pentacles, big patience energy, focusing, staying positive, giving this proverbial plant the nutrients, the light, that it needs at this time, even if that's just like positive affirmations, etc. Positive affirmations, the affirmation in knowing that things are coming to fruition for you. Yeah, nourishment, there we go. Thank you so much. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Like I said, not too much of anything we do not know. So we have Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles together, the Six of Pentacles with the King of Swords. The Six of Pentacles is all about give and take. The King of Swords definitely knows where he will be giving his energy. What are the situations, the relationships, the thought patterns that deserve my attention and that deserve my energy? And what if anything, at this time can be released? Am I holding on to anything that's keeping me held back? Am I holding on to any relationships? Am I holding on to emotions that are causing turbulence, that are causing blockages? And that's going to be a big thing when we do our clearing tonight. So ask yourself that. Picture these things being cleared as we use this singing bowl to clear our energetic bodies. Man, I really wish... I'm going to get back to using the microphone and the Canon camera for our lives, y'all, but I have to get another cord for my camera. The other one I had was janky and it wasn't reliable, so we'll be able to have a lot better sound quality when we go live, and we'll be able to, so I really hope, matter of fact, y'all can let me know if the sound is all right with the singing bowl using the phone tonight, because I did plan on doing quite you know, a good minute of ringing the bowl to clear our energy. Okay, what do we have for Aries tonight? Spirit, advice. Aries, you got the Four of Swords with the Magician. Wow, you did get the Strength and the High Priestess. Yo, what? Aries, so I was gonna say, going within, taking a pause, definitely meditating, whether your meditation looks like walking out in nature or sitting by water or sitting around a campfire, breath work, playing an instrument. Right now, it really looks like taking a deep dive within, okay, especially with the High Priestess here, okay, because I'm seeing you gaining not only the guidance, but there we are with that Leo energy again. So it's almost like your inner self, it's like spirit sort of coming through to confirm that this is really the ceremony tonight, you guys, that is going to activate that true self, that most authentic self, and bring us into that. So I do feel like the more you connect with yourself through meditation, the more clear it will become, the more tapped in you will get to that vibrational space. So let's see what we have for Taurus tonight. What do we have for Taurus tonight, please, Spirit? Six of Wands, Six of Cups, y'all. And we have the Lovers. You literally have 666 out here, Taurus. Wow, you guys, this is kind of deep too, and it's coming through a couple of different ways. Some of you are truly moving into a very successful time within this relationship, whether it's romantic or it is with somebody close to you here. I feel like there's been a lot of growth and a lot of healing here. Six of Wands, though, with the Lovers, this is a victory and a success when it comes to love. But also, Taurus, the Lovers really has to do with your own divine masculine and divine feminine energies within. So if this is really coming into union with your highest self, in your highest vibration. And the Six of Cups really gives me the feeling of like, yo, we've come so far. We have come so far. So I see a lot of growth here. I see a deeper level of awakening. I see a deeper level of self-mastery, and I truly see you cutting yourself free. It's almost like you're truly embodying your higher self, and you're moving from that space now, Taurus. But also there is a success or a victory when it comes to a relationship. And for those of you that have been maybe going through a rough patch within a relationship, I'm seeing things definitely change as I lifted up the cards. The Wheel of Fortune comes through, so very good omen for those of you that may have been struggling or going through a bit of a rough patch in a relationship. Okay, Taurus, let's check into Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? I feel like I got Burger King hands with this deck, y'all. This deck is long as hell. Y'all ever see that Burger King commercial where like tiny ass hands. All right, what do we have here? What do we have for Gem? Beautiful. And Gemini, the energy that you've been getting lately has been really intense, but you're coming through, aligning into your power here, coming through as the Starman, which is the magician in the Starman Tarot. Sorry. You also have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands. So some of my Geminis may be moving into some type of new relationship here, or healing within a relationship. Ultimately, though, with the Magician being in your advice with the Ace of Cups, this is really about taking this new opportunity, not only for healing, but for cultivating new relationships, deeper relationships. You're moving through a portal right now when it comes to your relationships and your healing journey. So ultimately, where attention goes, energy flows. Gemini, make sure you're focusing on what it is you would like to come to fruition right now. You're speaking that, you are programming and scripting around that. Maybe for some of you, even making a vision board, journaling right now, all practices that would really benefit my Geminis. What I'm also getting from this is that you're moving into a space where the relationships that you are moving into and experiencing are on a higher frequency, right? So there's just this different vibration, there's this different feeling within the relationships. And it could even have a sort of magical feeling to it, where you're seeing a lot of synchronicity around these situations, etc. I'm also getting something about your soul family, Gemini, maybe connecting with members of your soul family as well, new members of your soul family. And this is something that when you come into contact, you just know right off rip, like, oh yeah, that's bro, or oh yeah, that's sis, or this is family type energy as well. Magician, I feel like, is the main message here for your advice, though, Gemini. Embrace your power. Step into your power. Your word is your wand, family. The divine really saying with that card that you have everything you need in order to make magic happen right now. What do we have here for Cancer, please, Spirit? Whoa. Cancer, you got the Magician as well. With the Hierophant, my Cancers may be really tapping into a deeper level of wisdom and magic, literally. You may be doing some deeper studies as well, or maybe for some of you, you're even like joining a coven or joining some type of group where you're practicing your magic together. And I don't just mean like high magic, but this can be anything, even something like this family, where you are getting your hands on this higher wisdom. You are creating your own tradition here. Wow, yeah, a lot of sort of union energy. So maybe even working with people on some level. Yeah, you're coming out of this energy where you were maybe feeling alone. Wow, I see a lot of movement coming in for you, Cancer, but I'm going to go right back to what I said for Gemini. Where attention goes, energy flows. Your word is your wand, family, right now. I do see you sort of ascending on your journey. And maybe as you are ascending, you're truly realizing how powerful your words and your thoughts are. So it's definitely going to be beneficial for my Cancers right now to do some scripting, to do, you know, a vision board, to use affirmations or subconscious reprogramming at this time as well. Okay, I do feel like you are healing. There's healing around abundance taking place as well, and maybe even healing around feeling like you belong or you don't belong, things of that nature. It's almost like you're coming into, you're finding your family, or you're finding your people, squad, gang. Let's look at Leo. What do we have for Leo tonight? This deck. So much collective healing, you guys, coming through. So much collective healing. What do we have for Leo tonight, please, Spirit? What's the advice for my Leos? Leo, I'm hearing don't go back. You're definitely, my Leos are ending out a dark cycle. My Leos are coming out of maybe some of you even coming out of a dark night of the soul or a shadow period, or even just feeling like you're in the dark, Leo. I'm seeing action and I'm seeing you stepping into a brand new chapter. With the Fool being in your advice though, this, with the Five of Cups being on the bottom, this is really about trusting the divine right now. This is about trusting your intuition. This is about action and about initiation and really going with the flow right now. So I do see that you're being guided here, and Spirit's like, let's go. And so the first thing I heard though was don't go back. So you may be tempted. There may be things of the past coming up for my Leos, past relationships, past habits, past thought patterns or depressions or things of that nature. Spirit's like, don't go back, let's go. Trust us, we got you. Trust us, we got you, family, let's go. Aries energy coming through here as well. With that North Node in Aries, you're aligning here and you're shining as well. So stepping into your most authentic self as well. Embracing your magic, embracing your weird, Leo. What do we have for my Virgos, please? What do we have for Virgo tonight, please, Spirit? Whoa. Wow, Virgo. I do feel like you're sort of ending something out here as well. The first card that came through in your advice was the Death. It almost feels like something's being cleared from my Virgo's energy in order for them to build something or create something. I do feel this energy of my Virgos taking control of a situation, or taking control of your mental space, or I'm also hearing decide what you want for some of my Virgos. What do we have on the bottom? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so we're building something here, and something is coming to an end. So we're taking control, we're taking the opportunity, we're dreaming it up, we're taking things into our own hands here. So you got the Death with the Queen of Swords here. So maybe there's someone that needs to be cut off or cut out. Maybe there's someone that you need to move away from, Virgo, or something that you need to move away from here. This also feels like a death of an old self, Virgo. The death of an old self and you truly stepping into your power, into your real self, authentic self here. Turning away from the past, grabbing the bull by the horns here, and really getting that game plan together. So almost like there's just this feeling of taking the reins, Virgo. I hope that makes sense for you. Maybe there's something that's over and done with, and you're being sort of guided to make that decision, to decide to take that sword, right, and cut the cord or whatever it may be. The Queen of Swords usually is not going to have a problem making a tough decision. Wow, is that an owl too? I'm feeling like that's totally an owl, and the owls are always giving me a death feeling, right? And we do have the Death card. So something's ended here. I feel like you're being guided to take that cord or to take that sword and cut that cord, excuse me. Maybe making a tough decision right now and moving away from somebody or something. Take the reins, Virgo. I really hope that makes sense. I hope that message helps you in some capacity. Let's grab a message for Libra. What is the advice for my Libra family, please, Spirit? What do we have for Libra? Wow, y'all gotta be shitting me. Libra. I'm so proud of my Libras, yo. Period. I don't know if y'all caught the Libra reading earlier. Let me grab one more card, though. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Libra, this is big. No joke, this is big. And the card that just came out, the Ace of Wands. This is totally the feeling of new, of fresh, of this divine spark being ignited, this flame within you being ignited, y'all. And y'all literally got the sun and the star. Libra, you're truly being called to shine your light. You are truly being called to shine your light here. There's a lot of healing energy here, but I feel like you are healing, Libra. And I feel like this is where you move into alignment. You embody your true power. You move into... The horn just beeped outside, and moving into purpose, shining your light, not holding back anymore, being your true authentic self. You guys, for some of you, you've got a big manifestation coming to fruition in some capacity. It's big time alignment, and here comes the sun energy. But with this being in your advice as well, with the Ace of Wands, Spirit is saying you have got to make that decision to do you. To do you, to take action, to step into your power, and to truly shine your light here. This is like truly a flame is being ignited within my Libras, and you are just stepping out onto stage. Maybe some of my Libras are really being called to step into the spotlight. This is definitely the energy of being recognized for something, or being on stage, or being noticed. It's like that all eyes on me energy. You cannot deny this light. You cannot deny this light here, Libra. And with it being with the Ace of Wands out here, this is all about action. It's about also the next level of our spiritual quest, or a new spiritual beginning in some capacity. This is a huge level up for my Libras, and I feel like Spirit is saying, go. This is a huge green light for my Libras. I'm sure it resonates differently for everybody, but wow, I don't think you could have better energy out here, for real. There may be an idea that's brewing within some of my Libras. For instance, maybe some of you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or maybe some of you are thinking about starting something, a project, a business. This is definitely a huge green light for you, Libra, to shine that light, to go for it, and to also stay focused on whatever it is you're trying to manifest, because it's coming, family. It's coming. And take the action that you're being guided to take. So let's jump into... let's jump into Scorpio's energy. What's the advice for my Scorpios, please, Spirit, tonight? What is the message or advice for my Scorpios? Scorpio. Wow, you guys, this is crazy. Scorpio, don't look back. Scorpio, don't look back. The doors that close for a reason, family. Don't let that bring you down either. The divine got your back so hard right now, family. Scorpio, the divine got your back and your front and sides so hard right now. You are being guided to right where you need to be. Don't look back. Don't let the past, do not let the past bring you down. Do not let thoughts of the past chain you up. You got the Magician. Where attention goes, energy flows. If you're thinking about the past, if you're thinking about failed relationships, if you're thinking about shit you had to leave behind, if you're thinking about what did not work out, that is the vibration that you are in. That is what you're going to experience more of. Family, you got a victory on your hands here. You've got the, number one of the tarot here with the Starman. This is the initiation here. This is you... Spirit saying you have everything at your fingertips right now, Scorpio, to truly win. To win. I also am seeing the Chariot out here as you being riding away from something. For someone that just said Starseed's Wisdom, Scorpio South Node, you're really being called out of your comfort zone as well. But there's just this very strong message for my Scorpios not to let yourself get in a funk right now. The devil is a liar. We all have those demons, right? That will try to keep us back here. It is up to us to fight those demons and say, nah, I am loved, I am worthy, I am worth it. Every step that I am taking is divinely guided, and I have done nothing outside of the will of the Most High. I am moving in the direction that I'm supposed to be moving in. Can't nobody tell me anything different, or else I would not be here right now. I would not be here right now. So, trick no good, devil is a liar, let's go. Let's go. Now I'm gonna be over here messing with my vision board and doing some scripting and saying my affirmations and playing good music and dancing my happy ass around the living room or whatever it may be. Keep that vibe, hold that frequency. Scorpio, what do we have for Sag, please, Spirit? Dancing my happy ass around the living room. I see you. Okay, Scorpio, I see you. What do we have for Sag tonight, Spirit, please? What's the advice for my Sagittarian family? Said the advice is get that smoke going. Yes, Spirit. Sag, for some of you, you made me... Spirit says do a smoke cleanse. Sage your house, sage your space. Frankincense, copal, whatever herbs or whatever sacred smoke you use, or even salt baths, things of that nature. Cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, Sagittarius. Do your protection ritual or practice. Cleanse your energy, protect your energy, Sagittarius. Side note, okay, what is the advice for my sages? What's the advice for my sages tonight, Spirit? Thank you. Yes, you guys, I'm telling you, some of you are cord cutting or truly clearing energy and clearing space right now. Sag, it's like decisions, clarity, action, hard work paying off here. Stay focused is another message that's coming through for my Sagittarians. Stay focused, stay strong, stay protected, keep your energy cleansed, but you're definitely being protected by your guides and angels at this time as well. I really feel like my Sagittarians are being called to take action or make a decision in some capacity. My sages feel like they're building something or working on something, or you have planted some seeds in some capacity. I definitely see this being the energy to stay focused and continue following your higher guidance toward these blessings, right? The Nine of Pentacles is when we receive, it's when our hard work pays off here. And Sag, I don't know, maybe some of you are creating a business or investing or something of that nature, doing something that has to do with finances that's really going to be very, very abundant. A lot of opportunity for abundance here as well. But ultimately, this is about taking action toward what is abundant to you, Sagittarius. Make that decision, keep that vision, hold that focus, hold that frequency, family. Cut those cords, cleanse that energy. Don't let anything stop you right now. okay? Because it looks like you got places to be, Sagittarius, things to do, people to see, places to be. For my beautiful sage family, what do we have for my Capricorn gang, my goat gang? For my goat gang, rocking the goat hat for you tonight, Cap fam. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get it. What is the advice for my goat gang tonight? Wow, wow, wow. Big karmic balance. For some of my Capricorns, you're having a hard time making a decision because of your heart or your mind. Something's not in agreement here. Yeah, I definitely feel like some of my Capricorns are being guided to move away from something. 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Release and you shall receive. Capricorn, whatever it is you're being guided to release right now, do that. This can even just be internal stuff. This can be a thought pattern. This can be a habit. This could be a relationship. This could be a trauma from a relationship that we're holding on to or identifying with. 8 of Cups, though, Ace of Cups, that's the 9 of Cups. Release and you shall receive your wish fulfillment here. You're moving into a brand new cycle. Lighten your load, Capricorn. Lighten your load. Lighten your load. I feel like some of my Capricorns are in the midst of making a pretty tough decision. This is really about taking this opportunity, Capricorn. Again, lots of like Libra vibes coming through here, but with the Queen of Swords, the Justice, this is some type of decision. If you see in the Justice card, she's got the brain and the heart here. They're balanced, so maybe your mental space and your heart space is conflicted about something. In the Queen of Swords, she is not going to let her emotions, her feelings, her fears, her insecurities get in the way of her decision, of the logical decision, the decision that she knows that she needs to make. She's going to take that sort of clarity and she's going to make that decision based off cold hard facts. Something's definitely over in my Capricorn's energy and something new is here. Release and you shall receive, Capricorn. I hope that message helps, fam. I'm actually being guided to grab one more card. Five of Swords. Yeah, maybe some of you are moving away from this, from betrayal or from energies that are draining you. Seriously, Capricorn, 6 of Pentacles. If somebody is taking more from you than they're giving you, y'all already know what to do. Y'all are probably being guided to do that anyways. Let's go. Let's get it. This is about putting that energy into yourself, Goat Gang. And this is really about giving to the things that are giving back to you, okay? Some of you, it's a relationship. Not all of you, though. For some of you, it's a relationship that may be toxic. It may just be over. It doesn't even have to be toxic. It's something that's over, right? And we're still sort of lugging it around with us in some capacity. So it's a message for my Capricorns. What do we have for my Aquas tonight, please, Spirit? What is the message for my Aquas tonight? What's the advice for my Aquarians? Woo! My Aquarian's being set free in some capacity, okay? Okay, so Aquarius, and this sort of was the vibe in your collective reading earlier too. And this is similar to Scorpio's message as well. It's like you've left a lot behind. You've set yourself free, or you are being set free. This is the message from Spirit saying, do not feel bad about the decisions you've made. Do not overthink the decisions that you're being guided to make at this time. This is really about making the decision that's best for you. This is about continuing to water these good seeds. This is about also a message of patience, being patient with yourself at this time as well. For some of my aquas, there's maybe an ex or a relationship coming through. And what I see here in this Seven of Pentacles is this person is focused on whatever it is they're growing. They are mentally creating this cloud and this rain. They are putting their conscious energy toward what they are growing, toward what is going to give back to them, toward what is going to bring balance, toward what is going to be liberating, what is going to liberate them, toward what is going to bring abundance. So really this is about, Aqua, do not overthink the decisions you're being guided to make. Do not overthink the decisions that you have made. Just like Scorpio's message, you are here right now, Scorpio, because Spirit got you here, because Spirit guided you here, because you're doing the work, because you are meant to be here. You are right where you meant to be at. If there's things from the past coming up, you already know what it is, right? The devil is a liar. I'm going to continue focusing on what is growing. I'm going to continue focusing on what I am creating, what I am building, what I am making here, and I'm going to continue moving into alignment on my highest path and my highest timeline here. Beautiful. A lot of abundance coming through for my aquas as well. Let's check out what the advice is for my Pisces. What's the advice is for my Pisces? Pisces, my fishy family. Gang, gang. What's the message for Pisces tonight, please, Spirit? What's the message for Pisces family? So Pisces, there's some internal stuff happening right now. I feel like maybe some of my Pisces are going through a spiritual awakening or another level of awakening here. There's a lot going on internally here. A major ending and a new beginning. We have the Death with the Empress. Five of Pentacles on the, or out here as well. Wow, Pisces, you're coming through with the Moon card, which is your energy here. I seriously feel like you're overcoming a dark night of the soul. This has been the energy for my Pisces over the past few months, where it's been up and it's been down and it's been high and low. And I do see sort of the ending, and I see you stepping into the light. I see you stepping into this very abundant energy. And I feel like a lot of my Pisces for some time have been feeling, you know, Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, or really alone, or like you're really in a dark space. I'm seeing you step into a lot better energy, and I do feel like this has a lot to do with watching where your mental space is at, right? You may even have lower energies trying to keep you stuck in some type of funk or lower energy. I hope you know how truly abundant you are. You are a spark of the Most High. You are being divinely guided. Pisces, claim it, affirm it. You have what it takes. You have everything at your fingertips, and you have that Piscean power of intuition and of visualization and connecting with the dream realm, to where you can just jump up into a vision and bring that and watch it materialize, right? Use your Piscean superpower right now, Pisces. The devil is a liar. I want to say that for you as well. I feel like you're learning a lot though as well. So a message I'm getting for some of my Pisces, this may not be for everyone, but for those of you that have been going through a dark night of the soul, maybe some of you even literally like facing like entity attachments or really dark energies, you are doing this and going through this. The divine is walking with you through this in order for you to learn how to deal with these energies, and you're going to be able to help others deal with these energies as well. So I'm almost feeling like the divine being like, snap out of it, yo. Use your power. Use your power. Hello, do you remember how powerful you are? Do you remember that you are a Pisces? You are magical. So use that Piscean magic, family. Guided to get quite a few cards for you. Yeah. Damn, Pisces, a lot going on here. And ultimately, the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. So you're moving into a very beautiful energy here. I do feel like this is sort of you moving into another level of your spiritual journey as well, where you really are leveled up. You're tapping into magic that a lot of people couldn't fathom or could only dream of, if that. And so embrace your power, family. Use your power. Stay grounded, all right? Empress energy is totally giving me this very grounded, down to earth energy as well. So as you are, Pisces, connected to every dimension, make sure you are getting out in nature, walking barefoot out on the grass, in the dirt, playing around in the garden, meditating, exercising, doing things that are going to keep you in your body, so that way you are able to root that magic down here into the 3D, okay, Pisces? Woo. Patience, patience, patience is a virtue. You're aligning. And this was sort of a message for the collective, right? Seven of Pence with the star. Stay positive, family, as we are aligning to this new timeline, okay? So that's, I think we'll probably grab a few more cards. Like, we'll definitely grab a card or two from Ma before we tap out, but that's what we're doing for the tarot for now. I'm going to go hit this air, turn this air on a little bit, and we are going to do this clearing and this activation, y'all, so I will be right back. Fat cat ass is knocked out over there. So let's do this clearing. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? So we're just gonna take a minute. Y'all take some deep breaths with me. Close your eyes, get into your zone. rev up them engines. I hear somebody just getting on a bike or something out there, revving that thing up. We are going to hit this singing bowl. As I'm ringing this singing bowl, picture the waves, the vibrations of the sound rippling through your energetic body and blasting out any blockages. So you guys, you can also close your eyes, picture yourself as a ball of, like a white ball of energy, and you'll be able to intuitively see or feel where you have blockages. Maybe, for instance, maybe some will be down, like you'll see some balls of black or gray static down toward your lower chakras or in your throat chakra or up in your crown. Trust that. Trust what you see, trust what you feel, and watch this sound rippling through into that and clearing it out, okay? And you can actually even sort of drop some roots or a cord down into the center of the earth right now as we are taking a few deep breaths. Drop a cord or some roots down to the center of the earth, and as this sound from the singing bowl is rippling through you, you can even watch that energy being pulled down into the center of the earth, so Mama Gaia can transmute that, and she takes that, eats that up. I've heard somebody say before, and to each their own, that they didn't like to give their negative energy to Mama Gaia, but y'all, this is what we are, a part of her body. This is what she literally does. The molten core of our Mother Earth will take that and eat that shit up and send it back as healing waves of love that you will actually be able to feel coming through you, to the point where you might even get emotional, right? That's her snack. She's like, thank you, my babies. I'm glad you consciously connected with me. And she's like, send me anything. There's nothing that I can't handle. This is what I'm here for. I'm your mother. You're a part of my body. So you can watch this stuff sort of being sucked through these roots or this cord or however you are comfortable picturing it. And she will take that and transmute that for us, family. So get in your zone, like I said, maybe light a tea light or an incense or whatever. I'm just gonna I'm gonna hit this for, maybe a couple minutes or a minute or, for a little bit here. Let's get it. Y'all feel free to, you can rewind it through that part, replay it if you need to, or like I said with the phone, I'm not sure how, you know, the sound will be, but I will make sure that I get that cord so that way we are able to do that with the mic, you guys. It'll be fire, it'll sound perfect. So now let's charge this candle. And like I said, when we charge this candle, now you guys should just be a white glowing ball of energy, clean and clear. Every breath in, you can picture 2 streams of white prana coming into your energetic body and making yourself glowing brighter and brighter. Your aura is clean, it's cleansed. Remember the power of your mind, the power of your visualization, the power of your will. And you can really work to the point where your will is so strong, you basically just think of something and it is. And so it is, especially with faith the size of a mustard seed. But the visualization and all of that really helps to exercise your will. That's why I'm always sharing that middle pillar exercise on the Know Thyself playlist and the Kabbalistic cross, because not only are those practices super beneficial when it comes to activating your energy centers and sealing your auric field and connecting you to the divine, but also at the same time, you guys, those practices will help. Every time you do that, it's like doing bench press for your will, to the point where you'll come to a point where you don't have to physically do those exercises anymore. You could twist your ring or snap your finger or brush your shoulders off or frickin' fart and program any of those actions to where you're activating these energy centers, you're sealing your aura. You can do whatever you want, you guys. You are a magician. You are divine. You can literally, you know, send energy out your fingertips and blast a demon into oblivion, or an entity or spirit, right? I don't say a demon for my brothers and sisters that work with goetic spirits or demons and stuff like that. Y'all know what I mean. So yeah, let's charge this. Jeez, I'm geeked now, y'all. Let's charge this candle. After we charge it, we'll light it to activate. And then when I went out there to turn down the air, I think I'm gonna bring the candle in there with me. I'm gonna set it in the center of the room, and I'm going to do my little circles around it to draw this ring of protection around each and every one of you. This is only if it is received. If this is not something you want to participate in, you can stay here if you want and just literally use your will and say, I don't receive it, or this is not something I want to participate in. I'm just going to put a ring of protection around us. That's all I'm doing. But you have free will. Make sure, you know, you never participate in anything that you do not feel comfortable participating in, okay? So I'm gonna grab this candle here, our trusty 3-day candle. Oh, and so somebody had commented not too long ago about crystals, and I don't know if any of you have you know, I'm sure some of you have been here since the beginning, since we've been doing these ceremonies where we used to use crystals and stuff, but I want to do another Moldavite ceremony like we did some months back. and we'll do some ceremonies incorporating crystals as well. So for whoever commented that or said that, thank you. It's been quite some time. I just do it as I'm guided, but I took that as a sign that it's time to definitely do another Moldavite ceremony. And so with that, you guys fill this candle with your essence. Fill it with beautiful, loving energy. Fill it with you, and know that as this is ignited, okay, this is going to activate your most authentic self. This is going to activate that beautiful spark of divinity within you. Okay, we are clearing anything out of our life. And so as within, so without, you guys, we just did that cleansing. Now you may notice that, you know, somebody stops talking to you, or you start thinking a bit differently, or however it manifests, anything that's sort of blocking you. People that are in the way of you being your true and authentic self, or thought patterns and fears that are in the way of you being your authentic self, this is igniting that authentic self, and we have just cleared the blockages. And so it's going to resonate differently for all of us, and it's going to manifest differently for all of us. But trust and believe that you guys are going to start feeling beautiful. You're going to wake up feeling like, oh my God, I feel like myself. I got this new energy. I feel like screw what people think, or whatever it may be. Okay, so go ahead and throw your energy in that candle. I'm going to do the same. Then we will ignite. Sorry, little plant. Y'all remember, y'all can pause it if you need to. I'm gonna light this. I'm gonna dip just for a second. I'm gonna bring the candle with me. I'm gonna draw this circle around us as a collective for those of you who are willing to accept this divine protection. And we will finish the ceremony off from there. So let's light this thing, y'all. Thank you all so much again for being in this space, for being a part of this family. My divine brothers and sisters, thank you. What a beautiful time to be alive. What a beautiful time to be alive. What a beautiful time to be here with y'all. So that must be a sign. Somebody just asked the Discord. We'll get one poppin'. I think it's only right. What a beautiful idea as well. What a beautiful idea. I will share it as soon as it's poppin'. We need one though. Great idea. Thank you so much for that. And thank you, Spirit, for guiding my attention to that. Like y'all already know I can't really be in the chat over here, so definitely a sign from Spirit. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Yo, for those of you who can perceive energy, look at this candle. Even if you want to look at this candle in the astral right now, that is y'all beautiful energy. That is y'all golden shining light. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And y'all already know as soon as this broadcast cuts, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong, family. Yeah, what a blessing to be able to come together like this, y'all. We are so blessed. Let's grab a couple more closing messages. We will grab one or two from this Kali Oracle from Ma. And I feel like maybe one from this Keepers of the Light Oracle as well. Happy supermoon, y'all. Happy full moon. What do we have now for the collective tonight? A couple of them came out. It is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. See things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. You guys, I'm going to say that like all of these cards that came out are really about like that release and you shall receive energy, okay? And again, I know it's different for all of us, but to receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kuru color signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and the freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release and you shall receive. And for those of you that feel drawn to work with the Divine Mother Kali, you can give this, whatever it is, as an offering to the Divine Mother, and you will be liberated from it. For those of you that are not comfortable with that or unfamiliar with that, definitely feel free to look into it or holler at me if you have any questions. But you can give this to Christ. You can, and I mean, if you have an altar or a sacred space, you guys, go up to your altar, light a candle, light an incense, grab whatever it is from inside of you and place it on the altar to Jesus or to the Holy Spirit or to Kali or whatever your version of the divine is, y'all. You will be liberated. You have to know that the divine loves you so much and got your back. Let's see which one. Okay. Chamunda coming through. It says, knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Chamunda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience, and discipline required to conquer a difficult situation. Chamunda is the power to accomplish what you need and desire. She's with you now. Her presence now portends to a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's one on the bottom that's staring at us as well. Commit entirely and without hesitation to your most passionate inspirations. There are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have a greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you may recognize. So believe in yourself, even if no one else does. It is not your imagination that drives you toward your destiny, but the instinctive recognition of your true purpose. Let's grab one of these keepers of the light as well, family, before we call it a night. And if you guys, tonight's the perfect night to write any things we need to release down on a piece of paper and burn it under this full moon. For those of you that are into making sigils, perfect night to create a sigil, to charge a sigil, and then burn it in a few days, or burn it on the new moon, or however you feel guided to do that. Definitely charge your crystals. If you have crystals, definitely charge your moon water. This is a super moon, and all that really means is that the moon is, I believe, closest, it's at its closest point to the earth, so it looks a lot bigger as well, so it is more powerful, we'll say, right? Charge your stuff, charge your moon water. You can use it to drink. You can use it for whatever you want, really. Honestly, you can use moon water just like you would use any other water. You can even use it to cleanse the energy. You can use it as intention. You can put intention into a cup of moon water, and it's going to magnify that intention. Remember, water holds memory, y'all. And when you charge it with this full moon energy, especially using your intention and your will, like, I am charging this moon water, or holding the cup up to the moon and breathing, conscious breathing the moonlight into the water and picturing that water glowing. As you're doing that, you can put an intention in there, and it will magnify that intention times 100, you know. And the more powerful your intention is, the more powerful your will is, the more faith that you have in what you are doing, the stronger and more powerful it is, okay? We did that water ceremony for the new moon, but you can then drink the water and fill your body with that. You can heal illnesses. You can send loving and healing energy to any part of your body doing that, or even to others by drinking the moon water, pulling that energy into your heart space and directing it at somebody, say a sick friend or a friend with cancer or things of that nature. Very powerful stuff, you guys. Very powerful prayers, okay? Look at that, you guys. Woo! We got Diana out here, right? Wow, and then we have this Bridget energy as well, coming through with strength. A lot of Leo energy coming through for us lately, family. And speaking of the moon, right, we have Diana, so let's read this card. Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. She's also known as Artemis in Greek mythology, where she has similar attributes. She's often depicted with wild animals around her, and as she is associated with the moon, she connects deeply with the wild beasts that come out at night. She's often seen holding a bow and quiver of arrows, which signifies her ability to help focus on a vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that will guide us toward our goal. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power. My sisters, y'all heard? And promotes equality for all souls. Move forwards with an unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you deserve. Any fear is only a reminder that whatever you're working on or through is an important issue for your growth. Your focus is strong now and will be particularly powerful at the full moon. You may be aware of night owl tendencies. This is because your angels and guides are sending you important messages that you may be missing during the day due to a busy schedule. So set some time aside to do a deep meditation and receive guidance. Beautiful. And then we have Bridget, your spiritual fire is growing. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You've come a long way since you began this journey. There's a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. We also have this Heart Awakening card on the bottom with this Sacred Self card. So Spirit has a beautiful way of confirming for us and letting us know that they hear our prayers, they hear us, right? And this is exactly what we just activated through this candle, is our sacred self, our authentic self, and the healing and clearing of anything that may be blocking that or getting in the way of that or hindering that. So a beautiful sort of confirmation, a little wink from Spirit to end this reading out. Man, what a powerful, powerful ceremony tonight. What a powerful message. What a powerful time. What a powerful time. So again, I can't thank y'all enough. Thank y'all so much for being in this space, for being a part of this family. Thank y'all for being you. Thank y'all for being you. I'm geeked as we move forward on this path, truly tapping into our magic and embodying our full, authentic, true self, healing, deep soul healing, and creating a shift here in this world, you guys. We've been talking about it for a long time, but like I said, now that the website is up, we will be, for those of you that are interested in what I think I'm going to do is we're going to open up the members section of this channel. And for those of you that are interested, we will do the meditations that we've been talking about for a couple months now. We'll be able to get together, do those meditations. I know not everybody is trying to tune into a video and meditate, and that's perfectly fine. We're all at different points in our journey. But not only the meditations, our scriptures and the books that we've been reading and all of that. So as soon as I get that set up, you guys will be notified. I'll let you know. And for those of you that want to join members, you'll have badges in the chat and everything, and you will be able to really what we're going to be doing through members, we will probably have bonus readings every week, but ultimately we're really diving deeper into the spirituality, the meditation, the breath work, the esoteric studies, the you name it, right? The occult, the hidden stuff, the deeper stuff. So for those of you that are interested, keep an eye out for that. Like I said, I will make a post when we get that, and I hope to see y'all over there as well. I know there's a good number of you that are really ready for that and wanting that, and so let's get it. Let's get it, right? Thank you all so much, man. Every last one of you. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all more than, you know, my limited vocabulary can articulate. I hope y'all feel that, and I hope y'all know that. And with that being said, I will see my fire signs tomorrow. And for those of you that are waiting on recorded readings, you will have those by the weekend at the latest. These next few days, I'm going to be doing collective readings and recorded readings. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all beautiful beings soon.